All right, so go ahead and play this all the way through. Then we're gonna get into it. So let's go. All right, now as you can see, I get a turnover, and it's the typical thing that I've done many videos about. The post up, get a double team, try to get the pass to the 3-point line or whatever open man you have, and something just goes wrong, right? It happens every game. Even if you get away with it for the most part, it's going to happen to you because they already have it staged and situated that way to where you're going to have these botched post playmaking situations where you can't do anything out of the post. Mainly when you when it's a double team coming and you got an easy assist, right? So right here, because and the reason they're doing it is because they know that you could cheese them to death with it all day, because they gotta come and double team you or you're gonna score on them. But if they double team you, somebody's gonna be open, so they have a counteraction to it embedded into the algorithm, right? Which basically just says you're gonna arbitrarily be forced to mess up somehow, right? So now getting into the post was a struggle in and of itself, right? So let's look at that first of all. This whole time right here, I'm just trying to back the man down in the post, and I'm forced to do all this goofy stuff, right? So right here was supposed to have just been a solid back down, right? All of this turning that you see me doing, switching, running away, I'm not doing any of that. That is not me doing that. It's so weird how you're forced to post up in this game now, right? And they're doing it because they're trying to throw you off to some degree. So I finally get the post, and he does this crossover. And I didn't even do that, by the way, but I finally get the post, and I see the double team coming. So now, obviously, what am I trying to do? Right? Because I've been waiting for the double team. That's the whole reason I wanted the post, because I know that a double team is coming. If you look at my other videos on this, I'm showing you the exact same thing happening over and over and over and over again. I've probably done well over 10 videos on this specific situation just like this right here, where I'm trying to post and where I'm posting up to draw a double team in, and I want to pass it, which was the whole point of drawing a double team in, but something weird always happens, right? Because they're trying to just throw your game off, right? Now that happens, and now I'm trying to pass the ball desperately, right? I'm trying to get the ball off. My man is open. I got a clutch 3-point shooter, and then the idiot, he takes off from the 3-point line. Now that's another thing that they do sometimes. When your man is open, they'll force him to do something weird. They'll make him go run into some defense, or they'll make him run off the line when he had an easy bucket, and it never makes any sense what he does, right? But when I try to pass it, look what they do. They force me to do a dribble between the legs. Now, why in the hell would you do this when you're in the post? With a dominant post player, you got an easy assist. Why would you go between the legs for, right? And the reason why it's happening is because the double team is there, and they're trying to force me into being locked into this double team where I'm basically going to be made to get a turnover or do something stupid. They're trying to over-exaggerate the impact of a double team. So you ever notice sometimes when a double team comes, even if you're not in the post, your ability to move is restricted, right? You start to become more controlled, right? You can't, like if a double team comes in real life, if it's on you, like on you, you could just take off running to whatever direction you have an opening at. In 2K, if the double team is on you, you're locked into it. You can't just take off running away from it, right? That's what they're doing to you in 2K. That is so generic, and it's so trash, and it makes no sense. It's not logical. That's not how basketball works. You can tell the people that make this game, they don't really play ball. They don't know much about it. They just do their best to try to mimic whatever they're seeing happening, right? So this is a theatrical situation, right? This is a narrative, right? So now they force that to happen between the legs. I'm locked into this. I'm not doing. That's the whole point. I'm not doing this dribble move. The game is making me do this in order to get a turnover, right? A lot of times you're playing this game, you're strictly under the control of the algorithm or the AI, right? And they're doing it because what? They see I had an easy assist. I got an easy bucket, an easy assist. And so the game just wants to, throw a monkey wrench in there. Like, nah, you're not going to get that. Just because we know you got it. We know he was open, but if we just allow you to do that all day, you'll be computed by 100 points on average. And I'm not exaggerating when I say that. I am not exaggerating when I say that. I've beat computed by 100 points many times, right? If the algorithm gets out of the way, that would be the average blowout for me. I beat computed by 100 every time. I even got a clip up where I beat computed by 100. But that'll do it for this video. Peace.